We're fine, though. Everything else is... I take that back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. My name's TechOrsa, and, after a whole bunch of tweaking and fine-tuning and reconfiguring and whatever sort of alteration verb you want to use, I finally arrived at this design to hit the 60 kilometers. This was a long and painful process, I just gotta tell you that. So basically what I ended up deciding to do was shift as much weight as I could towards the back end of the craft. The center of mass is around here, and the center of the lift is just right behind it. I'm hoping that's going to help with re-entry. But yeah, I mean, overall this craft should work. It hasn't been thoroughly tested, but that's what this is for. But anyways, finish all the on-ground stuff. Alright, so let's throttle up. Oh, I didn't set up my action groups. I thought I did. So now, SAS on, brakes off, throttle up. Let's turn the jets on. Now, since this is a lightweight craft, I should be able to take off almost instantly. Don't prove me wrong, plane. Just don't. Okay, the plane proved me wrong. There we go. Let's immediately pitch up to about 30 degrees. And I will meet you somewhere at the end of the ascent. Alright, 1100. Punching the afterburners. We're going to speed up through to Mach 4. Once we hit around 20k meters, or 20 kilometers rather, we are going to start pitching upward. And then we're going to hit the nerves. So 20 kilometers, start pitching upward. And 25 kilometers, hitting the nerves. Okay, that was our engine shutting off. Our jet engines, that is. So we need to toggle RCS on to help with stability control. Alright, let's check the map, see how high we're getting. Alright, we're already up to an apoapsis of 47,000 and still climbing. Let's adjust that angle of attack up a little bit more. So angle of attack is about 30 degrees, and that's where we want to keep it. Apoapsis is at 52 kilometers, 53 kilometers. Oh, where's my Kerbal engineer stuff? That's weird. It should be up there. Alright, 57 kilometers, almost 58. And I think we can shut the engines off now. Okay, that's 59.5 kilometers as our apoapsis. Oh, so close. Let me hit those engines again. Oh, right. Okay, now we can shut them off. So we'll have plenty of fuel left over to get home. Now, re-entry is going to be tricky. We saw that last time we went up this high. Okay, so lock on to prograde for me, Jeb, since you can do that better than I can. And 60 kilometers. We made it. And our apoapsis is at 60 kilometers, 276 meters. So we've just passed our apoapsis and we're coming back down. So I will see you guys once we start our re-entry. Alright, so we're starting our re-entry. We're at 40 kilometers. So I've got Jeb locked onto the prograde. I think some of our RCS thrusters are going to burn up on re-entry. Uh-oh, we're starting to yaw hard to the side. But our RCS is still helping us out. Alright, once we get under, I'll say about 20 kilometers, I'll start braking and cut the engines off. Ooh, we're good, we're good. That's just our RCS components exploding. We're fine, though. Everything else is... I take that back. We're not fine. What the hell just happened? Well, I'm going to have to watch the footage back on that, but I think we exploded. Oh. So, re-entry is a problem. Overheating, overheating, overheating. Yeah, we overheated. So let's go back to the space plane hangar and see what we can do about overheating. Alright, we're starting to heat up. Let's hope this little radiator's gonna do its work. Okay, okay, stop. Stop. Okay. Aha! Alright, so let's throttle down. Let's see. So if this is a 270-degree heading, we need to go about 3 degrees below that. Maybe about 5 degrees. Alright, so I figured out what my problem is, and it's not good for me. So I'm killing this, and I'm gonna be landing here. Luckily there's land all around me, so I can land. Alright, so I figured out what my problem is. I've depleted a good amount of my fuel. Approximately half of it. And that's caused the center of mass to shift behind the center of lift. So the center of lift is probably here, and the center of mass is probably here. So whenever I try to make course corrections, the plane just spins out of control. So I'm not going to be able to make it back. Even though it's just a hop across this ocean. I mean, I could probably try and just land on the water if all else fails and recover from there. So, but since I'm landed here, I'm going to quick save, which I believe is F5. There we go. I'm going to make my heading adjustment to be about 269 degrees. And we're going to try to land by the Space Center. But if I don't, we'll just revert back to here and recover from here. Well, that was interesting. So I just treated my craft like a boat. But I made it back safe. That's pretty much all that matters. Woo, woo, woo. Slow your roll, mate. Um, well, that was interesting. Anyways, enough of this. I am tired of this craft. Let's recover it. Alright, we should have got full funds back from recovering that, which is all I really wanted. Because if you recover it way out, you lose a lot of funds. But if you recover it at the Space Center, you get most of your funds back. But anyways, I'm going to take a break here, decide what we're going to do next, and we'll meet right back up. Alright, and we're back. I decided that I needed to grind out more science because... where is it at? I have 56.9 science. So what I've done here is I've made a lovely little... just a little VTOL. I wouldn't call it a jet, even though it looks like a jet. It's just a little VTOL plane. Vertical takeoff and landing. Let me make sure everything... I don't know why it keeps resetting the thrust on these wings to 0. I've actually got this thing so balanced that I can leave them at 100 and it won't tip. Kinda. I did do a test flight just to make sure I didn't horribly crash and burn, which I didn't. You didn't miss anything. But anyways, let's see if this works on camera. It's also very loud. Of course. Of course. Why would it work when I start running my recording software? Let's revert back to launch. It's okay. I know what I did wrong. I have all sorts of stability and control mechanisms, and I didn't turn them on. That's my bad. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, just beautiful. Alright, let's go gear up. Throttle down. Look at that. Okay, so... make sure that our thruster is good. RCS, SAS, throttle up, and here we go. And it's so loud. Jeez. Alright, so now that we're lifting off, let's lift our gear up and go ahead and start our experiments. Awesome. That by itself is a whole lot of science. Let's slow down the thrust just a little bit. Alright. Keep your seat. Oh, don't do this to me. I don't think Bob likes this. Is Bob passed out? I think Bob is passed out. Let's shut the cargo bay door on him so he doesn't fall out when we start descending, so he can stand back up. Even though there's literally 0 G-force. It looks like he's just trying to parachute here instead of climbing around like he's supposed to be able to. Okay, let's apply brakes. And then open up my doors. Oh, poor Bob. Oh, let's get the EVA report and surface sample. Now let me switch back here and actually put on the brakes so Bob can grab the stuff that he needs to grab. Or, not grab it, but reset it. So, restore all of these. And store my experiments and... Okay, you just need to board the ship again. Alright, so let's grab everything again. So now board. And the ship started going crazy, so let's throttle up. And then we're going to head out over the water. See that we can get everything there. I might be wrong. We're starting to get a little bit too far away. Oh, that was a beautiful turn. I just had an amusing thought. You want to see if we can try to land on the vehicle assembly building? The big one. Okay, I'm not going to be able to land on top of it. Need more practice. Okay, well, let's toggle brakes. And recover the vessel. Alright, so, woo. 127 science. That's exactly what I needed. Next. And recovered it all. Done. Awesome. That means I can grab what I want to grab, which is the advanced exploration, which will give us access to the submarine parts and a few science parts, sciencey bits. Alright, so let's try building a submarine. It gives 10 science as its reward. And we're always in desperate need of science. Okay, well, the submersible is gonna have to wait for a little bit. I'll cut right back when I figure out what we're gonna do next. Alright, so the plans that I had for the rest of this episode are gonna be on hold. It's been taking me a lot longer to figure out not what I need to do, but how I need to do it. I've recorded 3 hours worth of failed launches. I might include that sort of as a an extra side video, but it's not ever gonna make it into a main episode, just for the fact of I don't know, watching me launch STOs, trying to get them up into orbit, and then not being able to get my payload to orbit. Not a very good feeling. So, anyways, I don't like to leave it on a sour note, but I'm really disappointed that it's been taking me so long to do something that, with a payload, that I did so easily without one. I'm going to have to try a couple of more engine configuration stuff like that, but anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe for all of my video content updates whatever I normally say here, cough cough. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and have yourselves a very good day.